This is a podcast from Torfaen Voluntary Alliance. Hello, I'm Patrick Downs. Welcome to Word from the Third, where we'll be taking a look at all the big stories and news from the third sector here in Torfaen. Today we're joined by Sadie from Building Resilient Communities here in Torfaen. But Sadie, tell me more about what exactly is Building Resilient Communities.
So, the Building Resilient Communities is a Welsh government-funded project that is a wraparound provision for the Communities for Work and the Communities for Work Plus Torfaen. The aim of the project is to support vulnerable families and individuals to break down any barriers that they may have that's preventing them from accessing training and employment opportunities. The BRC team is made up of professionals that include a resilient families officer, a physical wellbeing officer, a counsellor and 2 advice and crisis support officers. Depending on their needs, the participants can engage with just one officer or the wider team. And if there are more specialist requirements, we are able to access and refer into other services within Torfaen. Support offered within the project includes family support, which consists of family issues, children awaiting a diagnosis, or breakdown between parents and schools. It's important to mention that BRC can also support families that are currently under the support of Children's Services. The Physical Wellbeing Officer offers support for participants with mental and physical wellbeing. She offers gym sessions, walking groups and one-to-one sessions around the borough. Exercise referral is also available, meaning those with diagnosed health conditions can also access the service. And she also offers healthy living cooking sessions on a budget, which are 6 weeks long. The counsellor, she offers confidential support on a one-to-one basis in a non-judgmental environment, helping those to identify any positive changes that they may need to make to help them move forward. And then finally, our advice and guidance mentors, they work along the BRC team and the employability team to wrap around the support for clients in financial hardship. They are able to provide budgeting support, information on benefits, payment plans and information on debt, and they also have access to grants for essential household items, including washing machines, fridge freezers, cookers, beds, or starter kits for people that are moving into properties with very little.
Here's the question now, what difference do you think it makes here in Torfaen?
I think it's a very needed service for those that I mentioned are vulnerable, those that are in financial hardship, and those that generally have a range of barriers or issues that are affecting them and stopping them from moving forward, and sometimes, very often, restricting them from accessing training and employment opportunities.
Yeah, I'm with you. What would be the most rewarding aspect of what you do?
For me personally, and I'm the Resilient Families Officer, so I work with parents and single parents with children under the age of 18. For me, it's watching them on their journey and enabling them to build their resilience and watching them do the complete full cycle of starting off where they're not really sure where they are, they're not really sure what they want to do, they're not really sure what they need to do, but about being able to support them. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm very aware that a lot of cases are never going to be a short fit, but when you see that they have entered into employment or their situation from the start is completely different to when the support ends, that for me is why I do my job.
If I could grant one wish for Building Resilient Communities, what would it be?
Oh, do you know, no one's ever asked me that question before. I think it would probably be for us to be able to help more people, you know, because there are only single officers at the moment. We are quite limited to how many people we can support being just one person. So I think if I had one wish, or if I had a magic wand, it would be to expand our team so that we can reach more people in Torfaen.
Good answer. So who could access Building Resilient Communities here in Torfaen?
The BRC project covers the whole of Torfaen and we're not postcode restricted. The project is open to anyone that is currently unemployed and over the age of 16. Obviously that doesn't count for the children because they come under my remit, which means that I support the family as a whole. So any children under the age of 16, they would come onto my caseload. You have to live in Torfaen and you have to be currently unemployed.
And how does somebody refer into the project?
You can self-refer via our Facebook page. We also have a BRC email address, which you're able to email. And we also have a direct phone line. And BRC referrals can also be made by other professionals. So, for example, if somebody is already being supported by a particular agency or support service, their support worker there there is able to make a referral into us as well. So it's quite a flexible way of referring in. You know, you can do it yourself. If you're quite confident to ring, you can send us a Facebook message on our page, you can send an email, or somebody else can refer in on your behalf.
Sadie from Building Resilient Communities, thank you for today.
Thank you very much.
And don't forget, if you want to contact TVA Torfaen Voluntary Alliance for anything regarding the third sector here in Torfaen, get in touch regarding funding, volunteering, any kind of support or governance. info@tvawales.org.uk. You can also find us on social media on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at TVA Wales, or of course on the website. It's all there at tvawales.org.uk. This podcast is produced by TVA Torfaen Voluntary Alliance.